Long ago, in a small village, there lived a young boy named Arif. Every morning, he would fill his little wooden cart with fresh vegetables from his family farm and push it to the nearby town to sell in the market. Arif loved his job, but the journey was long and tiring, and he often rested under a big old banyan tree on the way. One sunny afternoon, after walking for hours, Arif stopped under the same tree. He leaned his cart to the side, took out some bread and cheese, and soon drifted into a deep nap. But the tree was home to a group of mischievous crows. These crows were no ordinary birds. They were clever, quick, and loved shiny things. One by one, they flew down and began picking up Arif's vegetables, carrying them to the branches, and making a big mess. When Arif woke up, he was shocked. "Oh no, my vegetables! How will I sell them now?" he shouted, looking at the crows squawking loudly and hopping around with his goods. Arif panicked for a moment. His family depended on the money he earned every day. Then he remembered the advice his grandfather had once given him. Cleverness is more powerful than strength. Observe, think, and act. An idea struck him. He grabbed a small shiny bell from his cart and rang it loudly. The crows froze, curious about the sound. Frightened by the sound of the bell, they dropped all the vegetables and flew away. Quickly, Arif grabbed his vegetables while the rest of the crows were distracted by the shiny bell. Saved by quick thinking, Arif whispered to himself, packing the remaining vegetables back into his cart. Years passed, and Arif grew older. One day, he entrusted the cart and business to his son, Bilal. Before Bilal left for town, Arif gave him a warning. "Bilal, remember, the old banyan tree is home to clever crows. If they take your vegetables, don't panic. Just observe carefully and think of a way to outsmart them." Then he told him the story and showed him how to deal with the crows. Bilal nodded confidently. "Don't worry, Dad. I'll handle it." The next afternoon, Bilal pushed the cart to town and stopped under the banyan tree to rest. He lay down and closed his eyes. Sure enough, the crows swooped down, picking up his vegetables and carrying them to the branches. Some were squawking, some were tossing the vegetables to each other, and some were even playing around with the cart wheels. Bilal recalled his father's advice. Smiling, he grabbed a small shiny bell from his cart and rang it loudly. The crows froze, curious about the sound, but to his surprise, one clever crow flew down and spoke in its own cawing voice. "Think you're smart. Your father taught you tricks, but we've learned new ones too." All the crows cawed loudly, hopping from branch to branch, holding Bilal's vegetables safely in their claws. Bilal froze, realizing the old trick wouldn't work this time. He took a deep breath and observed the crows carefully. Slowly, he started tossing small breadcrumbs near the crows. All the crows left the vegetables and became busy eating the pieces of bread. Bilal then gathered all the vegetables and put them back into the cart. By the end, Bilal had recovered most of his goods. He returned home, wiser and more careful than before. From that day on, Bilal remembered one important lesson. Old tricks may work once, but the world keeps changing. Success comes to those who observe, adapt, and think creatively. Life is full of unexpected challenges, and relying on old methods alone may not always work. The world is constantly changing, and what worked yesterday may not work today. True success comes to those who remain alert, patient, and adaptable. By observing carefully, thinking creatively, and responding wisely, we can overcome obstacles that seem impossible at first. Every experience teaches us a lesson, and every failure is an opportunity to grow stronger and smarter. Just like Arif and Bilal learned, it is not just cleverness or hard work alone that brings success. It is the ability to learn, adapt, and keep moving forward with courage and determination.